The story of the Pharaoh's pyramids. In the heart of ancient Egypt, on the banks of the Great Nile River, the pharaohs ruled over a civilization that would leave an indelible mark on history. These powerful leaders, often seen as gods on earth, desired to be immortalized not just in the hearts and minds of their people, but in stone, enduring testaments to their power and divine right to rule. And so, they ordered the construction of some of the most awe-inspiring monuments ever built, the pyramids. The most famous of these are the Great Pyramids of Giza, built during Egypt's Old Kingdom, specifically under the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops, around 4,500 years ago. These colossal structures were not just royal tombs, they were symbols of divine kingship, complex cosmological beliefs, and monumental human achievement. The Great Pyramid of Giza. Khufu's masterpiece, the Great Pyramid, the largest of the three at Giza, was the final resting place of Pharaoh Khufu. Standing at over 480 feet tall, originally 481 feet, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for nearly 4,000 years. Imagine, if you will, a desert stretching for miles in every direction. The sun beats down relentlessly, and yet, this monumental structure rises from the sand like a giant that seems to touch the sky. It's hard to fathom that such an immense creation was built by hand, stone by stone, using primitive tools and an extraordinary amount of manpower. Khufu's pyramid, made of millions of limestone blocks, weighs in at an estimated 6.5 million tons. Each block is so heavy, weighing between 2 and 30 tons, that the sheer logistics of moving them over vast distances remains a mystery, even to this day. Most scholars believe that the stones were quarried nearby, though the exact methods of transport and assembly have been subject to much debate. Some theories suggest that a system of ramps was employed to haul the massive stones up to greater heights as the pyramid grew taller. But the sheer scale of the pyramid is only the beginning of the mystery. The interior of the pyramid is a maze of narrow passageways and hidden chambers, all designed with a singular purpose: to protect the pharaoh's body and belongings in the afterlife. The pharaoh's soul was believed to embark on a journey to the gods after death, and the pyramid acted as a vessel to ensure safe passage. Within the Great Pyramid, you would find the king's chamber, where Khufu's sarcophagus once rested. Today, the sarcophagus lies empty, its original contents long gone, looted centuries ago. The walls are smooth, and in the center, a massive granite stone sits, a testament to the massive effort involved in its creation. The precise alignment of the pyramid with the cardinal directions and the stars only adds to the mystique, a clear indication that these structures were more than just tombs. They were, in many ways, astronomical observatories, guiding the pharaoh's soul toward the heavens. Building the pyramids. The workforce at building the pyramids required a massive workforce, likely consisting of thousands of skilled laborers, architects, engineers, and laborers, most of whom were not slaves as is commonly believed, but rather paid workers who toiled for years on the project. These workers were highly specialized, with many spending their lives perfecting their craft, from stone cutting to the intricate work of the pyramid's inner chambers. In fact, the workforce was likely divided into teams, each specializing in different aspects of construction. Large groups of workers would have been involved in quarrying the stones, while others would have focused on transporting them to the site. Ingenious tools, like copper chisels and hammers, would have been used to shape the blocks, while the transport teams employed sledges, rollers, and levers to move them. The workers lived in temporary villages near the construction site, with archaeological evidence showing the remains of these villages at Giza. These workers were well fed, with evidence of large quantities of meat and bread, suggesting that the pharaoh valued their labor and ensured they were properly cared for. The legacy of the pharaohs. As the centuries passed, Egypt's power waned, and the pyramids, once the bright symbol of a mighty empire, began to erode. Yet, despite the passage of time, the pyramids remained. They weathered the elements, wars, and even tomb robbers. In fact, most of the treasures that were once buried within them were stolen long before modern archaeologists arrived. But still, the pyramids endure, a lasting symbol of Egypt's ancient glory. The other two main pyramids at Giza, the pyramids of Pharaoh Khufu and Pharaoh Menkaure stand side by side with Khufu's. Khufu's pyramid is slightly smaller but was originally encased in fine limestone, making it appear taller. His pyramid complex includes the Great Sphinx of Giza, a massive limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, believed to represent Khufu himself. The Sphinx is an enduring enigma, with its face weathered by time and its original purpose still a subject of debate. The mysteries of the pyramids. Even today, much remains unknown about the pyramids. How exactly were they built? What specific rituals were conducted inside these sacred chambers? Did they hold secrets to ancient knowledge, perhaps lost to history? The alignment of the pyramids with certain stars and constellations, particularly Orion, which the Egyptians believed was the home of Osiris, the god of the afterlife, suggests a deep connection to the cosmos, but whether they were created with this cosmic alignment in mind or if it was merely coincidental is still debated. The Pyramids of Giza, more than just monuments to royal power, continue to hold the mysteries of a lost age. They are symbols of human aspiration, of our desire to transcend time and space, and of the eternal quest for immortality. Even as the sands of Egypt shift, and the world around them changes, the pyramids stand as silent witnesses to the glory of the pharaohs, still gazing upward toward the stars they believed would guide them into the afterlife. This concludes the story of the pharaohs' pyramids, their construction, their mysteries, and their enduring legacy.